What is up, guys? So John Jones reacts to the recent allegations of him threatening a drug tester's life. He puts a post out with a video of some surveillance footage and a caption saying this: "I want to address reports about me allegedly threatening a drug tester's life and taking a phone. I want to clarify that there is a video showing both drug testers leaving my home after the testing session where we exchanged a high five and a hug. Although I was frustrated with the unprofessionalism and used profanity out of frustration, it ended friendly and amicably, nothing threatening at all. I was actually celebrating a friend's birthday party at my home, and I believe it's perfectly normal to celebrate in the comfort of my own home. I must say this particular tester behaved quite unprofessionally and even breached standard protocol along with HIPAA laws. Throughout my 20 years of being subjected to drug tests, I've never encountered such an incident with a DCO officer before." Jones also releases the surveillance footage to his driveway where he can be seen high-fiving one of the drug testers and then giving knuckles to the other one while he pats him on the back and walks them to their car. Now this, looks like a friendly encounter, but we're going to take a look at the police report where they give a totally different experience. This police report is provided by Officer Gilbert Galigo of Albuquerque Police Department. "Upon arrival, I contacted Crystal, stated she worked for Drug Free Sport International, who conducts drug tests for professional athletes. Crystal stated she and a coworker identified as Jerome arrived at Jones's residence on March 30th, 2024, approximately 1600 hours, which is 4 p.m. by the way, and an unknown male answered the door and directed them to the garage. Crystal stated there she contacted Jones to inform him they were there to conduct a drug test, showed him her credentials, and he was cooperative at first. Crystal told me she laid her equipment on the table, including her phone. Crystal informed me that Jones wanted to do the urine test in the garage, so she went around the corner while Jerome stood with Jones. Crystal stated she waited a few minutes and then went back because she did not hear anything and they were gone. Crystal said that Jerome and Jones came through a door and that Jerome appeared nervous and said Jones could not pee. Crystal explained to me she offered to do a blood test instead and stated Jones appeared agitated by him being tense and puffed up and looked bugged. Crystal stated that Jones was asking them questions if they had money because he was going to sue them. Crystal stated that Jones picked up her phone and started recording them saying he was going to sue them, which she had video of. It should be noted at the time Jones had no shirt on and his size compared to Crystal. I looked at the video and it appeared Jones stated something to the effect of, "Here effing Jerome and his girlfriend in my garage," and the video cut off. Crystal stated after that Jones had made the statements about suing them and put her phone in his pocket. Crystal told me she asked for the phone back and he refused and got into her face stating, "Why you effing people come so early? Do you know what happens to people who come to my house? They end up dead." Crystal said she felt afraid, her heart was pounding, was terrified at the moment, and Jones was less than a foot away. Crystal explained she wanted to terminate the test right then and there, but was afraid Jones might hit her since the UFC fines athletes if the test is not taken. Crystal stated that she tried to signal Jerome discreetly for help or to see if he thought that they should leave. Crystal said she wanted to call for help, but Jones had her phone. Crystal told me she told Jerome to tell his girlfriend, who was sitting in a car parked in the driveway, to leave because Jones seemed upset. The car was in his driveway and thought it might calm him down. Crystal clarified that Jerome could not call for help either since he had given his phone to his girlfriend earlier. Crystal stated that Jones later agreed to take the urine test again and he placed her phone back on the counter, so she grabbed it while he and Jerome went to the patio. Crystal stated that when she texted her boss, only known as Pearson, that Jones was threatening her and that she could not talk with him over the phone right now because Jones could come back at any moment and thought Jones would attack her if he saw her on the phone. Crystal told me that Jerome and Jones had come back and that Jerome looked pale and nervous. Crystal stated Jerome started to package and seal the urine so they could get out of there, but he kept making mistakes, which she believed was because he was nervous. Crystal later stated she believed Jones might have been drunk because she smelled an odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from him. Crystal said once they left, she did an internal report for her boss, but also informed him she was going to file a police report, and he told her to hold off until UFC representatives spoke with her, and that Jerome told her he did not want to file one because he was afraid of the repercussions. Crystal stated that later Pearson contacted her on Tuesday, April 4th, 2024, asking her why she wanted to file a report and seemed like he was trying to talk her out of it. Crystal said she tried to file a report a few days ago but was waiting for hours, so she said she would call back. Crystal stated she wanted to pursue charges against Jones. A summons will be issued to Jones.